Here are 3 things that I wish I would have known that would have made the VA claims process much easier.
Whiskey 9 Yankee 7 November Golf, over.
Starting with number 3, this is what I like to call the golden era. Submitting your claim within 1 year of leaving service or during the BDD timeframe, which is 180 to 90 days out, is the golden era time to submit a claim. If you're active duty and looking at VA disability, card up in the top for BDD claims. The first year is crucial for your VA disability claim because if you get a diagnosis during that 1 year time frame, it's difficult for the VA to argue this condition is not service connected. A C&P examiner can order x-rays, give you a diagnosis, and they will write a Nexus statement determining service connection or not. Time definitely plays a factor in VA disability, which is why sometimes you'll see the VA argue this condition is not chronic or continuous. There are also some presumptive conditions that if diagnosed within that 1 year time frame, the VA will assume service connection. Tinnitus is one of them. Moving to number 2, medical evidence is king. Seeking healthcare is good for your overall health, obviously, but as you seek that healthcare, you also build your medical evidence so when you submit a claim, the VA has something to look at. More so on medical evidence, especially when it comes to secondary conditions, medical evidence help build that link between one condition and another. Secondary conditions can and probably will develop over the span of your life. It's up to you to prove to the VA that this condition has developed as a result of this service-connected condition, like anxiety being connected to tinnitus or depression being connected to lumbar strain. And the number 1 thing I wished I knew is this: every VA claim needs these 3 things: in-service event, a current diagnosis, this is where you'll see the VA argue chronic and continuous, and a nexus. If you do not have all those 3 things, not 1, not 2, you need every single one, the VA will deny your claim. I'm gonna link a video in the top of the comments that go into these in more detail. This number 1 tip especially applies to veterans in the appeals process. If you were denied, it's because you're lacking at least one of these 3 things that every claim needs. You need to combat that denial directly with relevant medical evidence so that the VA has no option but to award you that claim. That's much easier said than done.